So I'll talk you through how to fill out T-Form 0002 CCP water activity meter results. We first need to input the date of when the testing occurs, so let's say today. Down here we can input the product name, the dryer number of where we got the product, and what batch number the product is. If the product was not dried, input NA in the dryer number section. With wet shed products, we usually have the batch number as the day we tested it. Then we start doing our measurements. We need to do 2 measurements to get an average result, which will be our final water activity result that we record on the retention samples. We input that it has PAS if it is below 0.65, and then record the temperature displayed on the right-hand corner of the LCD of the poll kit. In the work order number and comment section, we need to write down the work order of the product, and if there are any irrelevant comments, such as if it needs to be re-dried, or if it's a retest, or if with biscuits, what sample type it is. Start, middle, end. And then afterwards, the operator who conducts the water activity testing must initial it to indicate it is complete and verified. In a case where the product does fail and display a measurement above 0.65, you can stop the measurement procedure and write NA on test result 2 and average, then input it has failed. Input in the comment section what needs to happen for the failed product, such as redrying it or putting it on hold. If the first test passed, but the second test meets above 0.65, the product still failed and must not be released. Now on to our retention sample register and assessment form. You only need to worry about the sample lodging area. The end of shelf life area is for the QA team to complete. After you have your retention samples labeled, it's time to store them away. If you're starting a fresh page, input the month and what box number it is. If it's box 1 or box 2, etc. Now we need to lodge our product details. Input the product name and the batch number. In the date section, input the date testing occurred. Moving on, we have the best before. Please remember the shelf life of different products. Most products have a 24-month shelf life, while ProLife have an 18-month or 11-month shelf life. Afterwards, input the work order number and the water activity result were recorded on the sample. Products that undergo second process, such as shrink wrapping, chopping, or band sewing, a final sample with the product label on it must be acquired to be stored with the retention sample. This will help the QA team refer to the final samples if there are issues such as sizing or wrapping. And with that, sample lodging is complete and you can store the sample in the box.